It is 9:30. It has been a crazy morning. I have recorded, I think, 12 seconds of video so far. I'm in the car with baby Noah. I'm running to Target. I'm way late, way later than I needed to be. He slept a little better last night. We got from probably 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. where he wasn't waking himself up constantly. I don't know if he was actually doing better or if he was just so tired from not sleeping the night before that his body passed out. He fell, when I was feeding him around 3 a.m., he fell asleep 3 times while eating, which he does not normally do. Normally he eats and then falls asleep. So I know he's just exhausted. This morning, he's usually up for about an hour and a half before he needs to take a nap. It hit an hour and he was like nodding, like bags under his eyes. So got him down for a nap. So we got up late. And then it took me forever to get him down for a nap. And then I was rushing around trying to pump and make banana muffins because I'm going to see someone tonight who had a baby a couple weeks ago. And I'm taking her some food because you got to take food. So I made some banana muffins because she has some dietary restrictions like me. So we make the stuff at home to make sure there's nothing in there that she can't eat. And what else? We were late dropping Nova off at the babysitter. The banana muffins were in the oven. Thankfully, the big pan was done. The small pan was not done, so I just left them, which of course they got way overcooked, but oh well. I had to wake up the baby to take him with me to the babysitter, which I hate waking up the baby. But I couldn't leave him because if he wakes up and starts screaming, Josiah was on a work meeting, I could hear him talking, so I had to wake up the baby. The baby was not happy. Then dropped Nova off, came home, quickly shoved everything in the dishwasher in the washing machine and turned those on, fed the baby, and then I had to do a couple of things, and then we left. I did not even have time to make a cup of tea this morning. I did eat one of the overcooked banana muffins, so I've had at least some calories. We're running to Target, and then I've got another stop to make for the church, and then I'm going to try to swing by knitting group because I haven't been in a very long time. But by the time we get there, I'll probably have to turn around and leave in 20 minutes. But I would like to just go put in an appearance. Plus, it's cold today. It's like in the 60s. So I'm wearing my super bulky grandpa cardigan. Does it have buttons? No, still no buttons. When will it have buttons? I have no idea. I have no time to sew on buttons. I should have worn this yesterday because it was pretty cold yesterday. But I'm wearing it today. And it feels fabulous. It fits me perfectly. I'm so glad that I remade it. Even though I felted the first one. I'm really, really glad that I remade this one. So yeah. Happy. We'll see how I am later. It's going to be nonstop all day today. When we pick up Nova, then we'll do Nova until her nap time. Then fingers crossed she takes a nap because we have to drive to Tampa as soon as she wakes up from her nap. And then we'll get back after dinner time, and then it'll be bedtime, and then I'll probably die. So it's going to be a very eventful day. We're done with Target. We're on the way to knitting group. We're literally going to have like 20 minutes there by the time we get there and park. And then I'm going to have to turn around and leave and go get Nova. But I'm making myself go because I'm not going to get any kind of rest today. When they're napping, I've got a bunch of things I have to do. And then we'll be gone all night, pretty much, until bedtime. So I'm making myself go sit for 20 minutes. And there's lots of older ladies in that group who love to hold a baby, but he'll probably be sleeping. He just went to sleep. I was trying to get some snacks for the new mom, but she can't have dairy, which neither can I really, so that was easy. But soy, she's allergic to soy. And soy is in literally everything. I think personally I'd rather be allergic to eggs than soy. It's crazy how much stuff soy is in. So I got her some gummy bears. And I made banana muffins earlier, and I'm gonna take her some chips and guac from a place that she likes. So that'll be fine. I swung by the pacifier section and picked up the nighttime pacifiers because he's not in a swaddle anymore, so I can't clip the pacifier to his swaddle because I don't want that cord being around anywhere near his neck. And last night I was searching his little bassinet for his pacifier. I should have clarified yesterday when I was talking about him sucking his thumb. He will take a pacifier. Only one specific pacifier. It is the Philips Avent big green round one that they give you at the hospital. He will not take any other kind of pacifier. I got at Target the Philips Avent nighttime ones, and they have a very slightly different nipple. So I'm not sure if he's going to take it. I already tried, and he sucked on it for like 10 seconds and spat it out. So that's better than any other pacifier we've tried, because he'll spit those out immediately. So I'm thinking maybe I can like coax him into using that one at nighttime, because it's got a little glow in the dark part, which will make it easier for me to find it to put it back in his mouth. But he will take the green Philips Avent pacifier, but it doesn't stay in his mouth. As soon as he is asleep, it comes out. And so when he wakes himself up, which he is bound to do, he's looking for something to suck on, and he can't put the pacifier back in his mouth. And so therefore he wants his thumbs. Like right in the back seat a few minutes ago, he was hardcore sucking on his thumb. And I moved his thumb out of his mouth and put the pacifier in his mouth, and then put his thumb inside the little green pacifier, because it's got like a hole right here. And so now he's asleep with the thumb inside his pacifier. But yeah, I don't know. He spits it out so quickly. Like when he's upset, he doesn't keep it in his mouth. He will suck on it, calm down, spit it out, but then he'll need it again and he can't get it back in his mouth. So I should have clarified. He will take one, only one specific one. But Nova used to, I mean, you'd have to pry the pacifier out of her mouth. Like once it was in there, like she was not letting it go. And he is not like that at all. He's like, thanks. So I don't know. Babies, man. I wanted to show you what came for day 13 in the Twice Shared Sheep Advent Calendar, because I feel like it needs an explanation. So it came in this bag that says yarn to go, and then inside were these. Now this, you put it together, it's got little sheepies on it, so you attach the wrist strap, and essentially you put your ball of yarn, you stick this up through the ball of yarn, and you can carry this around on your wrist just dangling a ball of yarn off, or you can match up these little magnets and it will spin like this. So you could just put it next to you. It's kind of like a mobile yarn bowl, like a much more portable yarn bowl. I think it's a really cool idea. I've never seen anything like it. So you can do this when it's sitting next to you. You just knit or crochet right off of the thing, and you can undo it from the magnets. Just take this with you somewhere with one cake of yarn, or you can attach the wrist strap and carry it around on your wrist. That is ingenious. So that's super cool. It has assembly instructions. I'm going to probably disassemble it and put it all back in the bag so it doesn't get ruined, because I love it, but I don't crochet or knit on the go enough to make good use of this. See how this comes apart? So most likely what I will do is put this for part of the giveaway at the end of the Advent box. So once I'm done opening all of the Twice Shared Sheep Advent, a good portion of those items will be part of the giveaway on this channel, just because y'all have to get the box, and I feel like you deserve to have some of the pretties. So it all packs up like this. It has its own little carrying bag. That's such a cool, ingenious idea. I had no idea that was in there. It's awesome. So I'll put it back in the box for now. This was today's Advent calendar yarn. And I want to show you one more thing while I have you. And this box, I have been waiting to open. It is the Made by Haley Bailey Winter Wonderland box. And the reason I have this box is because a couple of people before the baby was born sent me a little gift and were like, make sure you have to spend this on something for yourself. And someone from the church also gave me a little bit of money. Sorry, there's like a hair in front of the camera. Before the baby was born for something specific that did not work out. And so I was like, what do you want me to put this towards? And they were like, you have to buy something for yourself with it. And I was like, what am I gonna buy? Like, all of the money goes towards the baby, you know. That's how it works. But I have been following Haley Bailey for literally years, like a very long time. I think she's a fabulous person. I think she's a fabulous crochet designer. If you haven't seen her crochet patterns, check them out. She dyes yarn, which is beautiful, and her whole family has been through a lot this year, and they were really struggling at one point. And she was, I don't know if she still is, but thinking about having to get another job and stop doing so much yarn dyeing because it just wasn't paying enough. And so what I did is I put that money that was gifted to me towards this box to support Haley Bailey and her family. And I have not peeked. I do not know what's inside, other than it's a 12-day thing you open. And it has yarn in it, of course. So this is what it looks like. It's a Winter Wonderland box card. It has instructions on how to open it for Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, and winter solstice. And then under this little card is some spoilers if you're into that. So what is in here is a bunch of yarn, all labeled 1 through 12. And I believe that it's 6 mini skeins and 6 full skeins, I think. Like, this feels like a full skein to me. So 1, 2, it goes all the way to 12, and I will lay it out all wrapped up so you can see. And then there's a few other things in here, like these extra things. And I think the packaging is just really beautiful. Oh, there's all kinds of extras. Look at this. All of these are extras. 12, 10, 11, 9, yeah. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extras. So I guess what I'll do, I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. This is very exciting. So let me show you what it looks like. So there is definitely 6 full skeins and 6 minis. So what I'm going to do, because there's 6 little packages as well, is on the days that we open a mini skein, I will also open 1 extra package. This is day 1. This is the color Petal, 75% merino, 25% nylon, 20 grams. It's not showing up very well on camera, but it's almost, yeah, it's showing up better on that. It's like a burgundy-ish brown. And I think I'll pick, since it's the beginning, a tiny package to open. Which one? This one or this one? This one sounds like stitch markers. So we'll open that. I'm hoping that these colors go together so I can make some sort of project out of them. It is stitch markers, and they are from Pearl Smith Freshwater Pearl stitch markers. Oh my gosh, these are beautiful. It's not focusing. I'm gonna have to stop this and turn it around. So yeah, that's what's there. Crazy. So both the babies are asleep. It's about 1:15. I put Nova to bed a little early because she asked to go to bed. She's never done that ever in her life, I don't think. She's not asleep though, so who knows what's going on. And then the baby I put to bed, and I tried to put him to bed before I put her to bed. He was not having it. Then I was like, okay, maybe he's not tired enough. Then I tried to feed him. He wouldn't eat. Then I put her to bed. By the time I'm done putting her to bed, that took like 10, 15 minutes. He's shrieking. I tried to put him to bed. He wouldn't sleep. And then he wanted to eat. So then I nursed him and then he fell asleep. So I put him in there and he woke up 5 minutes later upset. And I'm like, what is happening? Babies. So unpredictable. I really want to lay down myself, but we're already dwindling with the amount of time. We have about an hour left before she's awake. Probably less than that for him because he's not sleeping on me. But I've got to get ready to leave the minute she wakes up. I have her snacks packed. I've got to get water packed. I've got to pack the gift and the banana muffins. And I need to make myself some electrolytes. I need to wrap my husband's Christmas present. He just came out and took a walk and went back. So I'm thinking I have a few minutes to do that. Oh, what I really want to do is go to sleep, but I don't think that's going to happen. This kid slept exactly long enough for me to wrap the presents. And then woke up crying. I got him to go back to sleep on me. Now it's 2:30. Nova, who asked to go to bed, did not go to sleep until 2. We have to leave at 3. So she's only going to get another 20 minutes before I have to wake her up. I'm just about to wake him up so he can eat, hopefully, before I have to pack him in the car. What is with today and waking up babies? It's so hard. Hello from my bathroom spot. It's 8:15. I'm getting ready for bed, everything, and my body hurts. I have not talked to y'all for hours, but we went to Tampa. We saw a lovely friend of mine, gave her gifts and snacks, and she gave me like 6 of the one pacifier that Noah will take because she had them from the hospital, but her kid won't take those. So now they're all in his bassinet, so I don't have to like search all around him for his one or two that were in there. Now there's like 8 pacifiers in his bassinet, which is delightful. He had 2 blowouts while we were there. Out his diaper, up his back. He came home in one of her kids' onesies, and her kid is 3 weeks old, and he's in 3 to 6 month size. So she had to dig one out of the closet. So I'll have to give that back to her. So he pooped. Nova watched Frozen 2, and we had some adult conversation. It's really hard to have adult conversation with a 3-year-old interrupting you every 5 seconds. But yeah, it was really lovely. And then we drove home in the dark because it's dark early. And I was not prepared because I have not driven with Noah in the dark yet. We are home, right? Like, that's how it goes. But it was dark, so I couldn't see his face on the little mirror in the back seat. And oh my Lord, did I get anxious. I was not prepared for how anxious I was going to feel. So it was really unexpected. But I was like, oh my God, I can't see his face. So I started like going through my process, like do the things, calm down, and then he started crying, and he cried pretty much the entire way home because he was so tired. And then I was stressed out because he was crying. So I was like, is it better to be anxious because I can't see his face, or to be stressed because he's being loud and crying and Nova gets upset when he cries? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. But I am going to bed because my head is killing me and I am truly so tired. And tomorrow is another long day of being a parent all day. And my parents are out of town from tomorrow till next week, so I will not see my mom tomorrow or Friday, so it's just me and Nova again, which is, it's fine. I want my mom to go have a wonderful time, but I'm tired. That's all I have to say about that. So I will see y'all in the morning. I hope you're having a great day.
Surreal to us. Eddie, well, your makeup did evoke your movement. We took issue.